Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that just happened yesterday and it was really big news. I'm sure you've seen it, but if you haven't, let me be the one to tell you. Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy, has signed on with Amazon Prime to create a new game show, and he says it's bigger than anything he's ever done before. So high five, Mr. Beast and team. Congratulations on the new show, Beast Games, coming out on Amazon Prime.
We're doing a streaming show. Yeah, we're doing one with Prime.
What's the name of the show?
Beast Games. It's going to be the largest game show in history, with the most contestants any game show's ever had, with the largest cash prize in history. It's like our normal videos, but just 20 times better. These episodes on the Amazon show are massive. We're already hired like 80, 90 people to help with it, and we're going to need way more. The sets are just going to be things you've never seen before. It'll be 10 or more episodes. Each one of these episodes will be bigger than the biggest YouTube video I've ever made. Picture our Squid Game, but like that's just a normal episode in this series. Like that's a bad episode. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's how far we're going with this.
When can we expect roughly to watch it?
It should, if everything goes to plan, be November, December, back half of this year.
The deal is done, it's made, and Jimmy and the Mr. Beast team have full creative control, budget control, dare we say fun control, and he will have 1,000 people, as contestants on the show who will compete. And I think that's really exciting. But I'd like to say, Mr. Beast, you may or may not know this. Back in 2016 was the last year that the Amazon Prime AVD program ended. What's AVD, you say? Amazon Video Direct. I'm sure other older YouTubers, people who have been around and been around again, remember this because I had an AVD channel and I loved it. YouTube, yes, I love you. Thank you, YouTube. Good luck to you, Jimmy. But here's the thing. Back, I want to say, was it 2013, maybe 2014 is when the program started. The AVD, Amazon Video Direct, operated just like YouTube, and you would create a channel and upload your videos. And then when you went to amazon.com/prime, you could find your own channel, just like going to YouTube, youtube.com/@ The Cheryl Lynn Show. We were Makeup University for so long, and I didn't have amazon.com/prime/Makeup University. It was under my name, and I loved the program. They had acquired something called Unbox from London, England, and they acquired Unbox and then revamped it, turned it into the AVD, Amazon Video Direct program, and it did pay just like YouTube pays. And I honestly, I love you, YouTube. I preferred being with Prime, and it just fit more with my tone. And it was a sad day when the program closed. And what made it even more sad is how they did it. Amazon Prime didn't say boo about it. It's just one day I went to check the stats to see if I needed to make an edit, make a promo, do an ad, and where's my channel? Oh, it's gone. And Amazon Prime didn't tell anybody. It's once you logged into your avd.com, once you logged into your profile, went into your analytics, there was a little note. You know, like how there's a pop-up box. You'll see a section on the webpage, and they'll have a little circle with an I for more information. When you clicked on that is where you got a little dialogue box that said, by the way, we've discontinued this program. Thank you for working with us. Whoa, well then, talk about a bad breakup. So it's not that it made like a lot of money. It did not. It's just I liked the platform better. It was very clunky user interface to upload your video. It had to have subtitles. It had to be in their codec. It had to be in the 16:9 landscape format, which I prefer. And long story short, if you haven't seen Mr. Beast's interview, this is really fun. This is so Mr. Beast, so Jimmy. How he announced it is he was a guest on Colin and Samir, Thanks, you guys, for a beautiful interview, and thanks for broadcasting this brand new news, which brings me to the point. Bing! I'm telling a long story. Stay with me. This train is coming around, and we will get to the depot. That is how the times have changed. Instead of a formal press release, instead of a network television interview and appearance where he makes this big announcement, no, Jimmy, a YouTuber, goes on another YouTuber show and the conversation leads that way. Oh yeah, by the way, I've just signed a deal with Amazon Prime to do a game show for them called Beast Games. The prize is $5 million and yada yada. All of this conversation, and if you'll notice on my channel, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, would you? Ding the bell, little notification when a new video goes up. I am curating and putting out interviews with independent producers, directors, writers, actors, content creators, musicians, you name it. Because I think here in 2024, we are on the cusp of a renaissance in production for how entertainment is made. Not necessarily consumed, because we've been consuming phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, smart televisions for years now. Though I suspect as we're on the cusp of the renaissance, we are seeing, if I may be so bold, what it was when electricity was first put into a house. I think that is the cusp that we're on, and having Mr. Beast announce, oh yeah, I'm going to go create on Prime, just solidified my thought. When American Fiction won the Academy Award and he was saying the $200 million film model is not sustainable, I have been shouting that, probably to myself, for a few years now, because it takes on average at the quickest 2 years, start to finish, to distribution, to get the $200 million movie to the theater for the audience to eat. I have long said, if you haven't benefited from hearing it, I'll say it again. Hey, filmmakers, you can have the best tasting cake, real buttercream frosting with the cream filling in between the two layers. So beautiful, so delicious. And if you don't have someone to eat it, if you don't have an audience to eat your beautiful cake, the money and the time and the art and the talent is a waste. Please stick with me. Subscribe to the channel. Hang on. I have so many fun, amazing, just golden nuggets from industry leaders who are creating and in the trenches and seeing the changes too. And I just have such a heart for someone like me who's just an independent creator, and the gap between the haves and have-nots, it's bigger than ever, but we're in a renaissance. We are in a renaissance, and Jimmy proves it by going to Prime. I just wanted to look at my notes, and I saw the time. I was trying to make this short. I'm very happy for Mr. Beast. If you remember a few years back, Lily Singh went to A Little Later with Lily. She was a YouTuber, and she went to do a network talk show. I think in the Renaissance, Jimmy is holding the door open for others to make the deal. I would love, love, love to see something similar to AVD, Amazon Video Direct, come back. Two things happened. One, they shifted how they licensed their content, which is why the model shifted. Two, there was a quality, I don't want to call it a problem. The quality being uploaded wasn't the quality that was expected to be at the level of Amazon Prime. I can understand that. I can totally understand that. You see that on YouTube as well. I think I'm here for it. For however the industry is going to change, I want to pivot with it. I want to create stories that are encouraging, uplifting, that make you want to feel better, do better. I love a hero story, and I think there's room for it in the market, and I think we're going to see such a beautiful Renaissance shift. It is a tectonic level plate shift, and with the strike coming, all of this is motivated by one other thing. The looming strike below the line, I don't have any more fresh information, though below the line has a contract negotiation going on, IATSE with the AMPTP, and the deadline is July 31st. It's already very slow for below the line. Myself, other people I know, it's very slow for them. So seeing another looming, it could take talented creators, experienced artisans, and craft people who make film, television, tell stories. They could come out, some could come out of the industry just because they're like, well, I can't keep struggling. I'm going to take a day job or an office job. Wait, this is a perfect time. Start packaging it is all about packaging, my fellow independent producers. Start packaging a deal that can absorb some of those artisans who may leave their craft, and you can bring them into your stories and make use of their talent. And stay tuned to the channel because we have some of them coming on to speak to you. And I wanted to there was two things I wanted to leave with you. One, and this is part of Dr. Benjamin Hardy's 10X Yourself. And I so believe in this statement. To change an industry like entertainment, you must build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Watching Mr. Beast switch from, he says he's always a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber, gonna be a YouTuber. Mr. Beast is a YouTuber. He's just gonna go dabble over here at Prime. Oh, but Jimmy, your dabbling and going to Prime makes a wake for, like a boat wake, for the rest of us to ride. And I love it and I appreciate it so much. Let me say it one more time. Build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. How can you package your product, your film, web series, television series? How can you package that product to operate, succeed, and reach the audience? What does that new model look like? I want to know. I'm working on it. And finally, a quote from Mark Twain. It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for sure. That just ain't so. That's Mark Twain. That's beautiful. It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Okay, on that note, massive congratulations to Jimmy and the Mr. Beast team. Thank you, Colin and Samir, for announcing it on your YouTube show. And thank you for watching, subscribing, and staying tuned because this new series is coming forward and I'm really excited about it because I feel like now is the time to not rest on your laurels and be sad and upset about the way the industry looks. Look at how it's changing and be like, well, how can I shift it and pivot it for my products and my audience? Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. If you want to see the full interview, I have a link in the description so you can see Jimmy sit down with his Feastables right there with Colin and Samir and answer all of the questions about how the deal started, what they wanted, what the terms were, what they're doing going forward, the sets that they're building, the costs of it. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I enjoy you being here. I'm Cheryl Lynn. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.